about ordinary equality. I always feel the movement is a sort of mosaic. Each one of us puts in one little stone, and then you get a great mosaic at the end.
Aristotle maintained that women had fewer teeth than men, although he was twice married. It never occurred to him to verify this statement by examining his wife's mouth. Most people would rather die than think, but he do.
If you believe that the time for final action is now, does it not bring a sense of freedom, of joy, and of determination? We are prepared to go on until the vote is won. Let us sound a bugle call here and now for the woman of the nation. The woman's hour has struck.
I am glad to see them never getting their rights, but I want men to get theirs. And while the water is stirring, I will step into the pool. If women want any more rights than this got, why don't they just take them and not be talking about it? It is the mind that makes the body. Truth is powerful and it prevails.
Everybody knows the physical, mental, constitutional woman is more delicate than any other sex, and we may add the relations between mind and body are more intimate and subtle.
We fully believe that women's suffrage was right. Everyone would soon see the same thing, that in a year or two at farthest, it would be granted. There were angry men confronting me, and I saw the flashing of defiant eyes, but above me and within me there is a spirit stronger than them all.
When you find a burden and believe for a peril, cast it off. The custom of women should be suited to her wants and necessities. It should conduce to her health, comfort, and usefulness, and while it should not fail, also it should conduce to her personal adornment. It should make that end of secondary importance.
I reduce the argument to very simple elements. I pay taxes for property of my own earning, and I do not believe in taxation without representation. As for representation by proxy, that savors too much of the plantation system, however kind the master may be. I am a human being, and every human being has a right to a voice in the laws which claim authority to tax him, to imprison him, or to hang.
Caroline, I'm back. I brought the newspaper. There's an article about Susan B. Anthony and her new amendment she's proposing.
Oh, Abigail, has she been arrested yet? Remember the last time we brought Father to visit? She's being arrested for trying to vote.
No, not this time. She's found a senator to propose her amendment to the Congress.
What?
Miss Anthony again?
Mama, where's Mara? She said we couldn't take it today. I told her she could go outside for a walk. The weather's changing, you know, and we may have snow. She likes a little fresh air before we have to stay inside.
What? Miss Anthony again? For the last 30 years you've been talking about suffrage. Why did I allow you to attend this? You almost didn't. Remember, it was Mother who finally got you to agree. Tea cake. That was your grandmother's sister. People would come from miles around to celebrate tea cake. If you make tea cake, you better make a large batch. Your Uncle Charles is coming and bringing William Lincoln, and nobody eats tea cake like William.
As a matter of fact, as soon as Charles told me they were in town, I told Claire to start baking.
I can't believe they are back to Philadelphia. When I had the newspaper, I never dreamt this far.
Don't worry, Father. William and Charles know what they're doing. They'll be here to interview Mrs. Anthony after she speaks at the Liberty Bell.
Who said anything about worrying? Mary, can you get the newspaper first? Okay. Under the window. Let's read it.
Oh, what's your grandfather? I love it when you read to me.
It will surely snow again very soon. I'm glad I went out when I did. The snow we already have is quite enough for me.
Ma, let me get you some tea.
I feel like I should be getting the tea, Caroline. You're spoiling me.
Over all the years you've worked for our family, you deserve to go spoiled. Besides, William Charles will be here soon, and then we will all be helping.
Surely it's much too cold for the family, so it has to be a mountain of bricks to keep the sleigh warm like the curriculum.
I was beginning to wonder if you were home. Couldn't you hear us making all of that racket?
We came in through the kitchen so we could clear off the snow.
Charles, you're finally here. I did not know that you were going to bring George. Where are William and his family?
Oh, they'll be shortly. They're just getting the horses saddled and everyone's wraps off.
Uncle Charles, where's everyone? Who'd you bring?
Charles, George, it's good to see my sons. Surely you can't hear me. After all, this is a business trip.
Why would we want to travel
down in the kitchen. I couldn't hear myself think.
Father, Mother cannot get Edward's coat off. He's all tangled with that big scarf she made him wear. She says to come help her. Oh, and Uncle Charles, your daddy's trying to find Archie's mittens.
Oh heavens, it sounds like Louise and Jenny need some help. I'm coming, Louise.
I'll come too. It sounds like we'll need somewhere to hang those coats and scarves and such. They're hanging them on the back porch. These will be frozen stiff.
Well, hello, everyone. I'm Joe. I thought you and Caroline would be on one of your sources meetings.
With Mrs. Stanton and Mrs. Willard here in Philadelphia to discuss the Women's Temperance Union, I thought there would be plenty to discuss no matter the weather.
Humph. Temperance. I hope the newspaper doesn't waste any space reporting it on that bunch.
The Temperance Union is very important to helping women get the vote. Miss Willard has been most supportive.
We finally untangled all the coats and scarves. It's a good thing Mom and Lucy helped. I don't think we ever would have found Archie in their pile of clothing.
Grandfather, are you reading a book?
Can we play a game? Wow, it's actually you know how I love tea cake. You're just like your father. You're always thinking about eating.
No, that's not quite right. Edward and I are not always thinking about eating. When Mara is about, we are always thinking of tea cake.
Don't forget me. I love cake too.
And here it is, but it is only for children who run and wash their hands. I left some warm water in a pitcher by the sideboard in the dining room.
Come on, everyone. Community. I'll show you. Let's hurry. I'm hungry. Let's just hope we get back before they're going to eat everything.
Edward is right. Now there's more for me.
Here, I have brought some tea and hot chocolate for the children.
Muddy. Children would be in the kitchen. Children should be seen but not heard. I never should have allowed it.
Get the tea cake. Make sure you get the tea cake. Make sure you get the tea cake. Make sure you get the tea cake.
It's good for laughing.
Let's start in my day. Let's just do that. Are you ready to go? Okay. Come on, everyone.
Come on, everyone. She means it. I'll show you. Let's hurry. I'm hungry. Let's just hope we get back to work. We're going to eat everything.
Edward is right. Now there's more for me.
I have gotten some tea and hot
Giggles.
Let's just do this. Everybody just keep breathing. Stop. Don't worry, we'll cut this out of the movie. Look at me. There we go. Let's start right here in my day.
My day, the children would be in the kitchen. Children should be seen, not heard. I never should have allowed it.
Oh, Father, you know that's not true. When Mother went to her meetings with the other women, children were always invited to join the adults.
Father, you old faker. You love having children about it. You know it.
Louise is right, Arthur. You don't believe me about the children who taught them all to whistle and somersault. You, the girls, which have never heard of this purple. A lot has changed since we were children. Girls have been given many more opportunities. I remember how much hope we had back that summer in Seneca Falls.
I keep hoping that when you are married, you'll be able to go to college.
Miss Stanton says all girls should be formally educated just like she was.
Lathan used to give me a try and argue about that. I think if they had a daughter, they would have sent her to an academy. I could never quite see the point.
I always remember how Mrs. Marshall tried to ask me about voting. I was so afraid to speak up, I thought I would be fired. I think as soon as you started baking, your who spoke up in those early years were let go from their positions.
Unfortunately, that sort of thing still goes on. Women who work in the mills are forced to work in horrible conditions.
And if they dare to speak up, they are out in the street before they know it. Don't worry, I know where the towels are and nothing's broken, just knocked over.
You need them all too.
This reminds me of the time William. This reminds me of the time William and I got soaking wet when we were children. That was when our family really became good friends.
I remember that. That was right before the original suffrage convention in St. Paul. That advertisement we ran in the newspaper almost got us shut down. That is when George Charles and I became such good friends. Who would have guessed we'd be running the newspaper together?
I think Louise would have said, who would have guessed the two of you would be married and have 2 children?
She pretended like she didn't like that frog, but I knew she was my kind of girl when she went inside to get that bucket.
I hope we are not talking about Mr. Frog again. I don't know what I was thinking helping you to that bucket.
I always mark that day when the newspaper began to recover the suffrage and abolishment events as a supporter. Since then, we have written about nearly every major suffrage event.
We would not have been able to do it without you, Abigail, Louise, and Caroline.
All of those meetings and rallies we've attended, it's been quite a long road.
Now, children, please take one piece of cake and go sit down. Mara will help you with your cocoa. Well, it's so lovely, just like when Granny used to make tea cake and cocoa.
We always use her recipe. Mother says it's a family secret. How can something so good be a secret?
Seems like a lot of talking. When will we eat?
Hush now, put out your hands for inspection.
Archie, mind your manners. Remember what I told you when we left this morning.
Here you are, Mara. Yes, sir. Here you are, Mara. Look at my hands. They're as clean as can be. Who could that be? Hide the tea cake.
Lucy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. We have enough tea cake to share. Besides, I think that as the photographer you all invited to come take a photograph of us today. I'll see.
Finally, Caroline.
But finally, the Anthony bill has been introduced, and soon it will be a short time before women will be able to vote.
There has been a considerable fight. When Mrs. Anthony was arrested 6 years ago for trying to vote for Ulysses S. Grant, many women were ready to give up.
That Sojourner Truth tried to vote that day too, but she was turned back.
She said she'll try to vote every time there's an election.
Mother, who is Sojourner Truth? Sojourner Truth is a remarkable woman. She was born a slave and escaped after many, many years.
I've heard Mother and her friends speak about Sojourner Truth when they have their cirrhosis meetings.
Is that a real name?
She chose her name after she was able to escape from slavery. Sojourner Truth. Her name used to be Isabella Bonfrey.
She is here in town today to talk about the temperance. Miss Stanton is talking about the amendment. They have been an inspiration to us all.
When they discuss both topics on the same podium, it makes many men afraid that if women get the vote, they will vote temperance right away.
Everyone, Mr. Chisholm is here.
Oh, I was not expecting such a large group.
In this family, it is never as one would expect. How do you like us for the ranch? We may be using this in our newspaper.
I understand you are here to interview Mrs. Stanton and Mrs. Truth. I hear about your support for suffrage. Do you also support temperance?
What is temperance? Is it about temperature should say not. Temper tantrums should not happen while you're a guest.
I would like them not to happen at all.
Well, never you mind about temper tantrums or temperance. Neither temper tantrums or alcohol are welcome in this house.
Except for medicinal purposes.
Yes, Barbara, except for medicinal purposes.
I'm ready to begin seating everyone. The light should be better over here this way.
Come on, we will help arrange the children. Then sit over here and watch the
They could just gather here. Oh. They could just gather here in front and their parents behind and Mr. Ashford in the middle.
All right, Lucy, you will be seated with the family, and you better bring some tea cake to hold.
Tea cake in a formal photograph? You are very strange, Marilyn.
Just be glad your doctor didn't frog dad because
Frogs are just about as difficult to photograph as children.
maybe here's your daughter to speak. Oh, could we?
I think we have some budding stuff for just in our midst.
Everyone, be quiet and hold still.
Mother, you always say that I should be learning as much as I can. Because when I grow up, certainly women will be able to grow.
I mean it. Hold still. Hold, 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 and that's good.
Thank you, Mr. Chisholm. I know it is beginning to snow. You better hurry if you want to get back to your studio.
That is exactly what I was thinking. Good day to you all. I will contact you tomorrow when I have plates ready to explode.
Well, Susan B. Anthony and Victoria Woodhouse will be joining Mrs. Stanton and Mrs. Truth tonight. This may be an excellent time for the girls to accompany us.
Only the girls? Why can't we go?
No, let's stay here and go sledding.
I thought you wanted to grow up and work at the newspaper with your fathers. Maybe we should get started.
We can do that any old time. Now it's snowing. Uncle Charles said there's a sled. He saw it when he drove the horses into the barn.
That is my sled.
Oh, all right. He likes the music. Just be careful with it.
Besides, Mary, we'll be with the grown-ups at the meeting.
Maybe you always think you're so smart just because you're older than me.
Well, isn't she?
Whose side are you on?
Sorry, I was saying.
He was just saying what's perfectly obvious. Girls are smarter than boys.
You know what I'm saying at all.
You all hush now. Archie and Edward, go put your coats by the stove so they can warm up before you go outside again.
Eleanor and Mary, everybody is meeting. Archie and I go to sled.
What time does the meeting begin? If we are bringing the girls, I want to make sure we are seated so they can hear.
It begins at 4 o'clock. All of you the horses hitch.
Archie and I wanted to know if there would be anything to eat after we come inside.
Don't worry, I'm sure we'll be able to find something.
I was about to say, I hope that William will hear that the Anthony bill will become the 19th Amendment and women will finally be able to vote.
Who cares about voting? Just as long as there's tea cakes.
We'd all better get started. I think we will need more blankets than all of us now. That'll help William load this sled. Oh, Mary, I have a feeling tonight's going to change our lives.
Have some more cocoa and tea cake. Now,